Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from Run the Foot Market second channel. Guys, I'm bringing you a video today that a lot of you guys put in the comments down below on the last video, which I thought was pretty cool. I also got note of a few things. So you guys wanted an updated medium budget trading methods, which I'll do over here at the end of the weekend probably. And you guys upvoted the most that was on the last few videos was you guys wanted me to go over, in my opinion, my toughest game this weekend in Foot Champions. If you guys don't know already, I'm not flexing it, but we had an undefeated weekend. We went 30-0, 46 in the world. This is the team we used. The tactics and all that are on the main channel. We played a 4-1-2-2 in game. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go get that game. So this weekend was actually an easier weekend of matchups for me. I usually play against a bunch of Elite 2, Elite 1 players. This weekend, I just didn't have that. I had a bunch of Elite 3, Gold 1 kind of guys. So a lot of the games were sweaty because you'll see on my Champs channel, a lot of the players that I played were players that were literally on the borderline of getting into Elite 3. So a lot of those games sometimes can be more sweaty. What I wanted to do with you guys, so the best game that I played in this weekend, the best one, the hardest one. Now you can see the Gold 2. Those players are players that I'm playing in the beginning of FIFA. No, sorry, that guy, hold on, we'll explain that in a second. So the best players, guys, the best game that I had this weekend was a 6-5 win. It was the 27th or 26th game. I was playing it on stream. The guy had a lot. I probably had double his shots, but he was really good in the box at finishing. He was fantastic at it. And that game, for some reason, is not available on this. I cannot find it anywhere. I literally can't find it. These were my first few games, so those kids did not play well. Obviously, the first few games are always easy. So what I said was I was like, all right, what I'll do is I'll bring you guys the next game, and I'll talk to you guys about what I was doing wrong. So this game right here is what we're going to talk about, right? You look at this, right? And this is the thing with Foot Champions. This guy is 19-10, man, and I'm 21-0 at this point, right? So he stops after this game. This is his last game. He finishes 19-11. This was his game for Gold 1. Now, this guy had a super team. Not a super team, but he had a good team. And I really outplayed him. And I wanted to show you guys this game. Although the other game was better, I also want to tell you guys, I played awful in this game, all right? I want every single one of you guys to know that I played terrible in this game of FIFA. This was one of my worst starts to FIFA in a while. This was the game, and this was the second game in which I had came on, and I was rusty. I went from 9-0 to 20-0 on stream. I went off, got dinner, watched the Patriots game, came back on, played one game, hardly won that game, was playing awful, was so stressed out. I don't know why, because I was undefeated. Next game we go into, we look at something like this. So stats don't mean anything. What we're going to do is I want to show you guys this game, man. I want to go through it. I want to talk about what I did wrong, what I did right. And I just want to go through a full match and tell you guys certain things that I'm doing wrong, certain things that I'm doing right. I feel like it's only beneficial for you and me to see in these matches, like my worst game, right? Like in my worst game, what am I doing wrong and what did I do to correct it over the game to win out the game, right? You would look at this game and say, Nick, you play terrible, people. Guys, look, man. When you're playing bad against the guy who's Gold 1+, they can kill you, bro. So that's what it is. Hopefully they show his team. I don't know if they're going to show his team. So
he's Alan Smith.
This guy, I'm going to turn the game volume down so this is appropriate. I want you guys to somewhat hear it so you guys can have it in the background a little bit. I'm going to hide the menu. So he's in blue. I am in the white kit. And he had Socrates, Hazard, all these guys, man. He had all these guys. So I right there am off the kickoff. We almost get something to go right there. So we're progressing. I like to go short on corners a lot. That's something that I feel like I do really well. I'm around his box. This game, by the way, I wanted to say I figured out why I had so much struggle with this game, and it's not an excuse. This guy was playing from Ecuador. Ecuador is really far from me. So while this was a 5-bar connection, I don't play anything else. Again, that was a really close chance. It just was naturally a little bit delayed, and I was finding, you'll see in this game, my finishing is really off. Like, this is when I was a little nervous. I was trying to crack out the nerves, and he got 3 really early goals on me. And I remember at this point in the stream, everyone was like, you're trash. You're going to choke the weekend. There was a lot of guys coming in just hating. He knew exactly how to cross the ball. That's an example of how good Team of the Year De Gea is making that save right there. Team of the Year De Gea is absolutely ridiculous. He gets a corner header with Socrates, and he's going to make it 1-0 in the 5th minute. So you guys got to understand the situation right here. 21-0, right? We see this team. We don't see records when you play Foot Champions, so I'm assuming he's a good player. He's got, I think he had Pelé in the team. He's got Pelé right there. He had Pelé, Ramos Team of the Year, Varane Team of the Year, I think. And then he had up top, not Modric Team of the Year, but he had Neymar's gold, Mbappe's gold, and then he had Pelé and Socrates. So he had a very good team. not a bad player, but just you guys gotta understand, man, I'm in New York City, so playing somebody from Ecuador is not always the best connection. So you kind of have to feel out the game, get your finishing adapted. So right there was a really bad pass. That pass right there allows for a counterattack. What you guys are seeing there is I'm allowing the opportunity for the opponent now to come counterattack me, which is a problem. He's going to play an entry pass on the wing. I'm telling you guys, everybody who watched this game was telling me that this guy was like a pro crosser. All this guy knew how to do was cross. What you will see is he plays very well. Like, this guy is the best Gold 2 player I've ever seen for about 20 to 30 minutes. And he gets so ahead of himself for winning the game. And I start to get comfortable at some point within the game. Now, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of posts. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of that going on. That was 2 things I'll tell you guys to improve in FUT Champions that will make you better. Don't look at statistics, and don't cry or worry about posts. You can get upset at them, but don't hang your head on them. Just once you hit the post, move on and keep going. Those 2 things made me way better in general, guys. So here we're doing a nice little passing around the box. I do this all the time. Watch this. Okay, that's a green time finesse right there. I want you guys to know and understand that that was a green time finesse. So I know from memory that that was a green. That was an outstanding save by Casillas. And what you guys have to understand, another good save from Casillas, that goal right there with Matthias would have put me at 1-1, and we're talking about a way different game if this game is 1-1 right now. You guys get what I'm saying? So then we get an outside the box thing. We play a really nice ball to Neymar. We get a penalty, okay? So we missed the green time finesse. We've already missed a really close shot in the box. We've missed a free kick. So now, right, we've got a penalty. And what happens here, you guys can already assume, right, he saves the penalty. Not much I can do there, but at this point, I'm like, damn, this game is against me. But I'm just trying to stay with it. He reads that. That was a really poor pass. I gotta be more aware when that's going on corners to just know. We do a little bit of a tactical foul here. I do suggest you guys fouling if you feel like they've got some momentum or they're coming at you. Fouling is a good move in my opinion. It is, guys. It's a good move to foul if you're ever in a position like that where you're feeling like you're getting countered. It's a really, really good move. He's doing some possessing, just kind of trying to get back on the ball because I had the ball for a while. It's an understandable thing. Pele was going at me this game a lot. See? So that right there, he's not a great player, but you can see my nerves right there. I'm still kind of cracking out those nerves. I played a ball right back to him. I never do that. And I haven't this whole run this weekend. Another cross from the pro crosser. He goes near post. He makes a user. User uses the Modric, and he scores a goal. So this guy's got 2 cross goals now. At this point, it's 2-0. It's really all he knows how to do. But he's really good at it. And I've just been poorly defending. I've been poorly clearing the ball. It's been a mess. I missed the penalty at this point, but I'm trying to get going. Great movement here with Mbappe. And I don't know, just got unlucky there, right? Marcelo came in for a read. We literally dusted his whole defense. And looked like we were going to score there. We did not score. So it just felt at this point that this guy had everything going for him. Nothing was going for me. And I tried to stay with it. I knew that if I could just kind of get going in the second half, if we could get 2 goals by the 70th minute, that we were going to be able to get back in this game. But he's pushing, man. He gets a really, really nice run there. I'm just clearing the ball at this point because the connection doesn't feel great. But I should have looked to clear to the side. Here's something that I got to work on, guys. You got to clear to the side. You cannot clear in the middle. If you clear in the middle, and then boom, look at that, man. Look what happens, guys. I cleared the ball into the middle, and look what happens, right? These kind of players, like Socrates, dude, they're going to make you pay for your mistakes, bro. Like, that's straight up. That's all I can tell you guys. These kind of players, these kind of icons are going to kill you if you make mistakes in this game. And that's exactly what you just saw, man. He just punished me for the mistake that I made. So that's what happened there. So now we are down 3-0. 3-0, 21-0, live on stream, and everyone, there's guys in the stream, there's like a fair few people in there just being like, yo, he's gonna blow it. Like, and not like negative. There were some people coming in, but the guys were just like, damn, bro, because they could see the game and how it was going, and just how there was a certain aspect of a little bit of slowness. There was also just an aspect of me just not finishing chances on penalties, near post, giving up crosses. The way this guy played was very to his game plan. But we kept going, man. Look, I tell you guys this all the time. I never give up. I always just attack until I literally can't attack anymore. And, like, that was unlucky. That was a green time finesse. It was a great pass from KDB. Probably could have been composed and taken another touch. But, again, right, when you're down 3-0, you guys are seeing the field is so open here. I have to leave myself, you know, vulnerable for the counter. I have to, guys. Because when you're down 3 goals, you got to go for it, especially at this. Because the problem with being down 3 goals is if you get to, like, the 60th minute, those guys will start parking the bus big time. And it's really hard to score that many goals that quickly. So, really unlucky here, guys. Mbappe's offsides. Ballack takes a really weird touch. But somehow we're still retaining possession. And right here, we almost get a good shot off, I believe. Really close right here. And then Dani Alves is there. His AI wins that for him. And he's going to break out. Right here, he's going to play a ball to Neymar. And he just dusts me here. And at this point, I'm like, damn, I think we're going to get 4-0'd. I thought he was going to play a cross back post, which he did. And that's just his game plan. Like, you guys can see, this kid is just crossing the ball. So it really is hard to play against when he's just counterattack crossing because it's really effective with the players in the formation that he was using. So we do a good job winning the corner there. And at this point, guys, I'm just like, I need a new half. I need to get out of this half. I need to get to halftime. This guy is playing out of his mind right now in the way he game plans for games. So I was like, we just got to get out of this game. Sorry, we got to get out of this half. We got to get to halftime. So that's what we were trying to do at this point. This is about 41st minute. He's being slow with the throwing. I always like to put a lot of pressure on the throws. He's going to probably go middle here. He's going to play one more pass. Right here was very scary, guys, I have to say. Ballack did an amazing job there to win that ball. And then we were out for the counter. We really had a good opportunity here. I don't think we scored here. But we got really close. And we were knocking on the door, guys. We were getting very, very close to scoring. I cannot believe I missed that. I should have gone near post. But again, guys, you see another opportunity that I just choked, man. I don't know what was going on with me this game. I couldn't finish anything. That's a penalty, right? He calls a penalty. Ref calls a penalty. So we're going to see how this penalty goes. We're putting big boy Ballack right back on penalty. You know, I got faith in him. He takes all my pens. I love him. And we make this one. So I was going to go the same way, and I ended up just deciding to go down the middle. I thought that was the best way to go. So we get the goal before half, which is... I cannot explain to you guys how big getting a goal before half is when you're down 3 goals or the other guy's momentum. A guy like this will crumble if you get a goal before half because they know in the second half that the pressure is on, man. So this was a really good goal for me. And I was just focused on right here, stopping the kickoff, making sure this guy couldn't do anything off the kickoff, which we did that, which was good. So that was good, guys, right? Like that we dealt with. And Mbappe here, and I was like, yo, we might get another goal before half. And then the ref called the half. Well, we probably could have gotten that entry pass there, but we didn't. And KDB lost the ball. So that's going to be the first half, right? So we're down 3-1. And this is when you'll see that I'd probably start being less rusty with my finishing. I wanted to show you guys this game because this isn't the best opponent. The delay was bad. He's from really far away. And it just shows you guys, like, this was my top 2, top 3 toughest win this weekend because of what I had to do to come back. This was a huge game to come back from, especially with the record I had and you know, the deficit that I'm down. This was a huge mentality game. A lot of these guys at 21-0 would have just said, "Damn, I'm down 3-0, bro. That's it for the weekend. We're gonna start playing sloppy." I made sure that I played very, very to my play style. Kept going with what I was doing, just a little bit more attacking, obviously within that. Team of the year, De Gea. This is why I like him so much, man. Just composure and look at his kicking, chat. And people watching the video, I saw you guys chat. You guys get used to that. But look at that, amazing. And now we got a counter. The counter's on. Ibra's down the line right here. I'm going to play an entry to terrible pass, right? Square passes don't work this year. I don't know why I played a square pass. Should have either made a through ball to around the defender or figured that out. But we give him the ball back again here. This guy's doing really good defending right now. I can't really do much about it. He's defending really well. Mbappe here with a time finesse, right? AI gets in the way. You guys know the rest of that. That's kind of how this game works. We're doing a lot of passing, though, man. We are definitely putting the pressure on. This guy's trying to park the bus a bit, and he's struggling, man. I'm telling you. He's feeling the pressure. He's feeling like I'm up his butt. Which you guys could take weirdly, but really, man, we were putting on the heat on him, dude, and this was good, right? Like we're at this point, even if you're not scoring, it's really big to be putting pressure on because there's only so much park the bus that somebody can do without really folding. So Rio, we played out to Rio on the wing. We're gonna play an inside pass to Neymar. Neymar's gonna play it to Ballack. Ballack is so strong. He wins the ball back. Mbappe's on the ball here. Nice time finesse shot. Green hits the post. Very unlucky. So now this dude is really feeling the pressure. I've missed a pen. I've hit 2 posts. And he's got 2 saves in the 6 with his keeper. So he's like, this guy knows that he's really almost out of chances at this point to hold his game. He knows that I'm coming for him. And you can see him, man. He's just kind of freaking out on possession. He's doing quick A passes because he's scared, right? We win the ball back. Play it down the line with Neymar. Neymar's going to play it back inside to Matthijs. Matthijs, this prime is crazy. And we get an entry pass with Ibra to KDB. Watch this save, chat. If people watching the video, that was a crazy save. This Casillas, man, he's running out of time with these saves, dude. Like, I don't think that was necessarily a green. I think that one was a gray. But this Casillas is running out of answers, man. I'm telling you guys. Risky pass inside with Versalco, but the risky pass paid off. We've now got another opportunity to counter. I believe right here we played a ball inside to Ibra. Ibra was offsides, right? So that was me still being rusty, man. You guys can still see it a little bit. That it took me a little bit to just... We're getting there, right? We're getting back to that form. And you guys will see, man, in the last 20 minutes of this game is back to vintage what I do. And just destruction, good finishing, good passing. Inside pass to Neymar. Neymar out wide. Touch outside. Green time finesse. Near post. That's me. That's how I play. And that's back to where we were. So the nerves were starting to calm down a little bit, which was great. He subs in Cristiano Ronaldo and Felipe Anderson. So he subbed in Cristiano Ronaldo. He did not start with Cristiano Ronaldo, which I was like, damn, dude, this guy's got players on his team. Just wanted to make sure I stopped the kickoff. You guys can see here, Rosalco, we put in the game always at halftime this weekend. He's so good, that team of the year. Neymar's just doing his dance over here. You know how it is, guys. And then we're going to bring it back to the middle just to get some possession. I actually saw Mbappe making a run, so I played it to him. Ballack, Mbappe, back to Neymar. And guys, we're putting the pressure on this dude like he's never even seen it before, man. Every time he's winning the ball, he's playing quick outlet passes. And right here, what I try to do is mark up everybody else so he can drive Casemiro out of position. You see Casemiro right now? He's at the midfield. So now I've got an opportunity. We play it to KDB. KDB's going to take a nice little fake shot, back post, and that's where I needed Ibra. That's why I put Ibra in the game. He did not finish that for me, but it was a good opportunity, and I had the right to search for Ibra in that space. I did well to try to see if Ibra could get in with that space there. It was the right decision for me to do that. Again, another counter, but it's very important, guys, to see that thing that I did with Casemiro. I made sure he didn't have an entry pass, so he had to keep going. Then he drives him out of position. So this guy tries to hit me with another cross cheese. Unfortunately, we could not keep it in with Mbappe. So at this point, boys, we've got a little bit of time left. We're still down a goal, and we're feeling the pressure. But I'm not as nervous anymore, which is something that I want you guys to understand. I'm just not as nervous. I was feeling better. We were doing a lot better. All this was good. He missed a big shot there, but that was a manual tackle with Rio Ferdinand. So just know that that was all me. That was not AI. I made a manual tackle there. Manual tackling is my strength. So we did really well there. I put in Mbappe front post on corners because he jumps like crazy. I think he has he's really high jumping, I believe. This guy's the crossing machine, man. Thank God I got De Gea. So now we're on a counter with Neymar. And this is great, man. You guys are going to watch this. This is a ball to Ibra. This is such a pretty play of FIFA, guys. I'm telling you, I believe this is such a pretty play right here. So we composure, right? Open goal. We don't shoot. Play it in the middle. We lose it. Okay, a little much, right? And Matthias here. Watch this, man. Mbappe, Matthias, KDB. That's the meta this year, man. So we hit KDB with a 360 no-scope from the 18-yard line, and he gets one on Rust, and he wins the match on Rust. He gets the most kills on Rust, so he wins that one. And that's a great finish. But not the finish, the build-up to that was a really good goal. Composure when his goalie was out. Tied it now 3-3, and I just was not letting up. You know, everybody in chat was like, yo, extra time. I'm like, yo, we got to get this win, bro. I'm not going extra time with this kid. Let's get this win while we got the spurt of right now feeling good. So we win the ball with Matthias. Right back, guys. We're going to come right back at him. An amazing, nice little ball, perfectly weighted to Ibrahimovic. A nice little turn there. Ibra's going to show his strength right here with Varane on him. And that's what Ibra's good for. He's going to make a turnover here. Matthias, watch this quick little pass. Guys, what a finish. Green time finesse, far post, composure in the box. Great pass from KDB. You see that quick little flick because I saw Neymar making the little scoop run across the last man, and we got a really, really good pass in there, and that was a really good goal. That was an amazing finish. Green time finesse. Did everything you like to see there, and that puts us up 4-3, which you just couldn't be happier, guys. It was down 0-3, man, in the 44th minute, and we come back, and now it's 4-3, and then at this point, this game gave me such big confidence, man. I was like, okay, you know what? I was just down 0-3. I'm not being nervous anymore, dude, because we can come back from anything. And so right here, what you're going to see is some game management, right? Like, you could say it's time wasting, but game management is necessary if you guys want to take your win level to the next level, right? If you're up 4-3 in the 82nd, stop going for goal and try to manage the game, right? Get your win. It's not about who scores the most goals. Don't manage the game in the 70th minute when you're up one goal, right? But in the 85th, 86th, start to look into slowing the game down a little bit and taking it to your advantage. So right here, I made a terrible turnover. He had high pressure on, but I'm doing everything in my power right here to get this ball back. We win it with Rio. Great right there. And I believe this is the game. His right back, I think Dani Alves got an injury. And then Mbappe's coming. He's bringing his keeper out. You know what we do, guys? We take the back turn. Don't fall for that bait ever. Don't shoot, right? Because then they can get the ball back in the 90% chance that you miss. And take the game, man. Just take the game while you got it. Outlet pass to Versalco. I think I'm going back to the keeper here for a little bit just because the game's already over. In the 92nd, I like to go back when it hits the minute. And that's a wrap, guys. So that's the game. We came back from 3-0 down to win 4-3. If you guys want to see more of this, man, just drop me a thumbs up. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting me to do a match commentary on a match. If you guys want to see me go over a match a weekend on the second channel, let's do that, man. Next weekend I'll do it against my hardest opponent that I play in weekend league, or my my best game, right? Like something like that, or my worst game. I wanted you guys to see the transition of how I was playing so bad and getting so unlucky all game, and finding composure and coming back in the end. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in video soon. Peace out.